are you? Oh no, did it say live? End live? I'm good. Okay, the tech overwhelms me a little bit, so I apologize. So if you have just joined us from Facebook, welcome. If you are joining me and you don't really know who I am, I just want to say I'm Mel Robbins. I'm a New York Times bestselling author. I am the host of one of the top-ranked podcasts in the world, the Mel Robbins podcast. Thank you for that, because the Mel Robbins podcast is our podcast, and so the success and the life-changing impact that it has made is because of you. Now, let's get down to business. If you're on Facebook, tell me where you're tuning in from, and 0 to 10, how are you doing today? 0 is very low, 10 is the best you've ever felt, and my commitment is that by the time we're done talking, you are going to move that number up, okay? That's what we're doing here today. So I have something that I'm really excited to share with you. I have a brand new free, zero-cost training that I've spent 6 weeks creating for you. That's right, for you. Why? Why have I been working with my team on a free 3-part new video training where I'm going to coach you, I'm going to hold your hand step by step, I'm going to explain more about this. The reason why I do this every year is I do it as a way to give back. There are many of you from around the world who cannot afford a book, you cannot afford an online course, you are watching on YouTube, you can't afford therapy, and this is my way to say thank you for being here and for following me and for being a part of all of the good that we're trying to spread in the world. And so we announced yesterday that we have a brand new training. It will start next week, but you can register for free today. It is called Take Control with Mel Robbins. Take control, okay? And I'm proud to tell you that in less than 24 hours, we have almost 100,000 students who have registered for this free training already. The training does not start until April 20th. I'm going to answer the questions that we're getting about it, but it is free. F-R-E-E. What does it cost? $0. Why? Because I know that you deserve this. It has been a really difficult 3 years. If you are watching this, it means you survived it. It means you have learned things about yourself, and it means you are ready, my friend, to shake all of that off, take everything you've learned, and take control of your life. Whether it is a reset that you need or it is a leveling up, this new curriculum that I have developed, and I can't wait to teach you, it will walk you step by step, no matter where you are, from going where you are to leveling up your attitude, your focus, and the actions that you're going to take. And I can't wait for you to experience this. I am really, really proud of this. This is not going to be a live stream where I'm all distracted. We shot this on a set with graphics. There is a 21-page workbook. Let me do the work. All you got to do is show up with an open mind and your workbook ready to go, and I will hold your hand, I will coach you, I will empower you. And I'm going to preview what we're going to go through, and then I'm going to jump into some of the reasons why people have signed up from this around the world. And we're going to also answer the most frequent questions that I am getting from people who are like, should I sign up? Of course you should sign up. It's free. What have you got to lose? What's the worst thing that could happen? That you invest 2 hours of your time with Mel Robbins coaching you? That you take what you learn deeper in the workbook? That's the worst thing that could happen, that you actually carve out time for yourself. And so you know that you will be better once you take this training. We're going to get into the questions in a minute. On Facebook, if you want to jump in, all you have to do, pinned to the top of the comments, there is one link that you can click, okay? It's just melrobbins.com/take control. The link is right there at the top for you. And once you sign up, I want you to tell me, you can forward it to people that you know. Like, this is an incredible life-changing opportunity for you, for your kids, for your team members, for your family, for anybody in your life that really needs to finally give themselves that slap in the face and that reality check, and boom, step it up. It is time to start winning again. It is time for you to start feeling good again. It is time for you to be happy again. And it would be my honor to coach you. So what can you expect? Number one, The moment you sign up, give me 10 minutes. Look in your email, okay? Look in your email the moment that you sign up, okay? melrobbins.com/take control. Look right beneath me. There's a link. You will get an email from my team. The email is beautiful. I've made this so easy for you. You're going to love it. And the email itself will give you a link to this workbook. Now, this is not just any old schlocky workbook. You know how sometimes you do something for free and it's nothing but blank pages? Not me. Not me. Look at this beauty. Look at this. We're going to welcome you. Then on page 2, I printed it out on such thick paper I can't get this. Page 2, look at this. The course starts the moment you sign up, because on page 2, everybody, it says, why did you sign up for this 3-part training? I'll tell you why, because you're a winner and you deserve to feel good again, and you deserve coaching, and you deserve to put yourself first. And that's only going to happen if you carve out the time to do it and you have somebody kind of like bossy who is going to lead you through the process and demand more of you, because you are capable of more. And I know you're tired and you've done a great job, but guess what? I know that there is something more for you, and I'm going to bring it out of you. I'm going to inspire you. I am going to inspire you. That's right. And I am going to lead you through a curriculum. And so the course begins on page 2 the moment you get the email from me today. melrobbins.com/take control. Then you're going to check your email for a beautiful email from my team. If you don't see it in 10 minutes, I want you to do 2 things. First, check your junk file. Check your junk file. If it is not there in 10 minutes or in your inbox, here's the second thing I want you to do. I want you to go back and register again, and I'll tell you why. 95% of the people that wrote to us yesterday saying that they had signed up and not gotten their link for the workbook and for the training instructions spelled their email wrong. I know, I do it all the time. I know you're really excited, so you quickly typed and you didn't look, but you spelled your email wrong. 95% of the people that wrote to us yesterday. And also, I will tell you that if you don't get it, you can go to hello@melrobbins.com, and that is where we can help you. But be patient. This is a free program, okay? Free program, so be patient with us. So that's going to happen. Another thing I want you to know, because again, I'm thinking about you. You'll get a link to not just this workbook, which is 21 pages long and follows all 3 videos and helps you make the curriculum personal and applicable to where you are right now in your life. We also give you a black and white low ink version in case you don't want to drain your entire printer by printing this out. We also give you a third option. We give you a digital format of this if you would prefer to film the workbook out on your own online. Okay, so why do we do this? Because I want to take all of the hard stuff and the tedious stuff out. I want you to have a clear runway to focus on yourself, okay? That's why we're making this so easy for you, because you deserve more. The link is melrobbins.com/take control on every other platform that you're watching this on. So let me put this down. The trainings start April 20th. I will go through questions near the end, but I want to go through some things that we've learned. Again, this has only been open. We did a soft launch of it yesterday to our newsletter list. And we're going to cross over 100,000 people registered in over 90 countries and counting. And I suspect that we will have 200 plus countries represented, because that's how many countries our podcast reaches. You're going to love this. I'm just so excited for this. So I'll walk you through the curriculum in a minute, but I want to tell you a little about why people are signing up for this, okay? So we got some emails yesterday from people saying why they signed up. And if you've already signed up and you have a reason why you want to take control, or a reason why you want to level up, or a reason why you sense that right now is the time to move, while everybody else is beaten down and scared about the recession and scared about what's going on, not you, because you're a superstar. You know, when everybody else gets scared, it is time for you to move ahead. And this is a huge moment of opportunity, I personally believe. I personally believe the moves that you make now, you're going to look back 10 years from now and say, whoa, 2023 was the year I took control. I leveled up. I found the courage and the clarity to change my life. And I finally did all those things that I had been talking about doing for years. And I can point to that 3-part training as the moment that gave me the wake-up call that I needed. And so I cannot wait for you to experience this. Jennifer says, I want to take back control of my life, both personally and professionally. I want to find me again. How many of you feel like you lost yourself and your goals and your connection to yourself over just the chaos of the last couple of years, right? How many of you want to win again? How many of you know you have it in you to be really doing better in your business and really feeling more energy in your life? That's right. That's right. You have only one life, and I want an enjoyable one. I want to be in a better place with myself emotionally. I think if you can find emotional peace and a deeper connection to yourself, you're unstoppable. That's what it means. Really, when you take control, you get all the stuff that is weighing you down off of the radar and you start to put yourself first. Mary says, I signed up for this training because I suffer from the same type of anxiety, and listening to you and your techniques have changed my life. So I trust you. Thank you for trusting me. If you're here watching this, it means that you are giving me your trust and your attention. And trust me, when I tell you, I take that very seriously, which is why this brand new curriculum, Take Control with Mel Robbins, is going to knock your socks off. Every year I do something life-changing as a gift to our audience and our podcast listeners and our newsletter followers. And this year is the best one we have ever done. It's like, phew. I bring in design thinking. I've got props. We are on a set. It is Professor and Coach Mel. It is like, you've never seen me like this, because I am so on it and organized, and I just want you to be you again. I want you to tap into the power right there. Tanya says, I signed up because, I came out of a toxic relationship, and I thought, why not take this opportunity for me? I seem to live for other people around me, and you know what? It's my time. I'm looking forward to this. And you know what? Why not take this opportunity? Why wouldn't you do that? Literally, what do you have got to lose? This is literally free, zero cost. My gift to you. You don't have to do anything after this training other than apply what you learn to make your life better. That's it. That's it. Helen says, I signed up today because I'm off work sick. Again, I'm fed up feeling the way I feel. Feeling time poor, which means she never feels like she has time for herself. How many of you feel like that? Struggling financially, never good enough, plus doubting myself every day, and then working harder to make up for it. I'm on this loop, people pleasing. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. That is right. I signed up because I feel drawn in so many directions. How many of you feel like there's so many things going on you don't know what to focus on? That is the death of your business, and it's the death of your dreams. You have got to lasso your attention and get it focused on what matters to you. melrobbins.com/take control. The links are right down there. I signed up for this training because I feel lost and empty after being laid off. To be honest, I felt lost for a long time. I signed up because I have huge plans and huge goals, and I need some rocket fuel to achieve what I want to achieve. I signed up because there's so many cool changes going on in the world, and I want to be motivated again to start to learn new things like AI so I can adapt to all the cool stuff that's going on. All right, pretty cool. So let me walk you through the training and what you can expect, okay? So the second you sign up, so sign up right now, because there are no strings attached. You'll get an email. You'll get a link to both options for your workbook, plus there's a digital option. You get this welcome email from me. Once you sign up, there's a welcome video from me. I would invite you to turn to page 2 of your brand new, gorgeous workbook. I mean, this is so full of exercises. I mean, this is like not what a normal free program looks like. You know what I'm talking about? So the program starts the moment you sign up. And then on April 20th, the first training is released. Now, how is it released? I'm going to send you an email. You get all the information when you sign up. But I also am going to make this easy because we're going to send you an email and remind you that the training's live now. Now, you don't have to watch the training right away. You can watch it at night. You could watch it in the morning. You could watch it in the middle of the day. You can watch it with your family. You can watch it on your own time. I would definitely recommend having the workbook out, whether you print it. I like to print it and spiral bound this because when I don't just listen and think, but I apply what I'm learning in the workbook, the breakthrough goes deeper. And so if you can print this out, whether it's this version or it is the low ink version, please do. I even go so far as to get mine bound at like a copy shop where you can staple it or 3-hole punch it, because I like having the physical thing, okay? So training number 1 is called Take Control of Your Life. Where you are and where you're going. Where you are and where you're going. And on pages 3 through 10 of your workbook, those go with training number 1. And I'm going to walk you through the 12 areas that make up your current life. And I'm going to coach you through a process of figuring out exactly where you are, not where your spouse is, not where your kids are, not where your boss is, not where your friends are, where you are right now. And once we have a honest, courageous, compassionate assessment of where you are, then we can start talking about where you're going. That's going to bring us to video number 2, which releases on April 24th. And again, you can watch these anytime once you get the link. So you can do this at your own pace. And I've given you a couple days in between the trainings. Why? Because I want you to do the homework. I want you to take this seriously. And I want you to have time to fit it in and come back to it if you need to and really go deep in the workbook, okay? Because I say this all the time on our podcast. We're not just here to listen, everybody. We're here to do. We're not just here to learn. We're here to apply what we're learning with action so that we can have a breakthrough and we can change our lives for the better. That's what we're doing here. And so I want to give you time. So the second training, the video I am teaching, it releases on April 24th, but you don't need to worry about that because you're going to get an email. You'll have a link. You can watch it when you're ready, and then you will go with your workbook. And I love training number 2. Training number 2 is so incredible. It's so incredible because I bring in principles of design thinking. Design thinking is something I've never taught in any of the courses I've ever done. Design thinking is a business framework that businesses use in order to do business strategy, in order to model out scenarios. And I am going to use a pitcher of water and some material I find out in my yard to show you visually why you are attacking happiness and success and financial freedom and control of your time completely wrong. I was too. This thing that I'm going to show you at the very beginning is going to just make your mind go, holy cow, holy cow. No wonder I've been spinning in circles. No wonder I spend my time thinking and planning and working really hard, but I don't feel like I'm getting the results that I deserve. Video 2 blows your mind. Then we're not done because I bring in another design thinking principle. And this time I'm going to use building blocks to visually show you how your brain processes information. And this is critical. And I teach this a lot to my Fortune 500 executive clients, okay? This is a framework when you first see it where you're going to just go, why has nobody shown me this before? This makes so much sense. See, there are 2 types of people in terms of processing goals and projects, and this is going to reveal to you both your superpower and the massive gap that you've never realized that you need to fill. So there are either box steppers or box jumpers, and it makes no sense right now, but when I show this to you, you're going to be like, oh my God, that is so me. Holy cow. And then once we've identified your superpower, we then go into training number 3. Now, training number 3 is where we bring this all home, because training number 3, it's super cool because Once we've revealed your superpower of either being a box stepper or a box jumper, we can now focus on the gap, because the reason why you haven't achieved the levels of success, and this is what's going to help you level up. You know, you can continue to make goals and dreams all day long, but if you don't understand the gap that's keeping you from achieving them, it's either a possibility or a process gap, period. If you can't identify that, you will never actually level up in the way that you deserve. Not happening. And so when you see this in video 3, you got the keys to the kingdom. You understand exactly what you need to do to not only make deeply personal changes that make you happier and more money and give you your time back and make you feel more connected to yourself and to people, give you clarity, but you also have the path forward in terms of what's been missing. And so it'll be like, oh my God, I totally get this now. Wow. And that's it. You get all of that. Why would you not sign up? Remember, it is melrobbins.com/take control. The link's right there. Now I want to go into the questions that we've got. And again, we've only just announced this publicly. Truly, today is the day that we've started really doing the bullhorn. And please, if you signed up, be radically generous. Share that you signed up with everybody. Share this with your teams at work. Share this with your family members. Share this with your friends who are feeling stuck. Share this with people that you're worried about. Share this with people that you are like just going after the big goals. This is not just for the times in life where you're really down. This is for when you're winning. Because unless you understand what I'm going to teach you, truly, in video 2 and 3, you'll never achieve the level of success that you deserve. This is like mind-blowing stuff. So, who should sign up for Take Control with Mel Robbins? It's for anybody. There is no swearing as far as I know. Is there any swearing? I don't think there's any swearing. Nope. It is rated PG. It is for anybody in any part of the world who speaks any language. If you have access to the internet, you can take this program for free. Okay? It's for anybody. And if you want to take it with a team, I would recommend that everybody signs up separately, and here's why. They need to get their own workbook, and the emails that I send you keep you encouraged and make this super easy. So do not turn yourself into the personal assistant for your family or for work or for your friends. Get everybody to take responsibility for themselves signing up, because they'll get more out of it. Where can you sign up? I think I have covered this one, but just because we keep getting this question, melrobbins.com/take control. The link is right there. What format is this beautiful workbook in, Mel Robbins? The workbook for Take Control is in a PDF format. That's how you can download it. There is a color version, there is a digital fill, and there is a printer-friendly version. This is 21 pages long, and you get it in your welcome email. The links to that. What happens if I miss a training? You can't miss a training. You can't, because it's all being emailed to you. This is not like a live thing. You know how people do those live trainings and they say, you got to sign up, you got to sign up, you got to sign up. And they're like, oh, well, there's a replay. No, this is a curriculum that we've taped on a set with graphics and a workbook as a premium course experience, coaching experience. And so you can't miss it. You can do this on your own time, okay? Training number 1 is April 20th. That's where we find out where you are, where you're going. Training number 2 is on April 24th. That's where we bring in design thinking principles from the business world, and we apply them to you having a deeper understanding of why your focus has been off and you're attacking things in the opposite direction that you need to. And we also reveal the natural way that you process things. Box stepping, box jumping. Training number 3 is on April 26th. And that is where we talk about the gap that your superpower creates, process or possibility. And once you see that, you're going to be like, mind blown. I'm done. I got to get to work. I got projects I got to do. I got to launch something. I am so empowered. Mel just like pulled the boulder back and now the light is shining in and I am, wow, this is incredible. And so again, they're available for you to watch anytime. That's how this works. Making it easy, okay? And they're going to be available, so you can go back if you need to go back. What countries is it available in? It's available everywhere. If you are able to see this video, you are able to do this program for free, zero cost, with your new coach and professor, Mel Robbins, okay? I love that we have a global audience. I love that we have listeners of the Mel Robbins podcast in over 200 countries right now. And I love that you're watching me right now from all over the world. And so if you can see this video, you can sign up for this training. melrobbins.com/take control. If you have signed up, but you haven't received the email from us, I need you to pay attention, okay? Number one, check your junk file, please. The email providers are so good at junk, they're too good. So anytime you get an email from somebody new where you signed up for like a newsletter or something, they tend to just file it in junk, even though you want it. So check your junk. If it's not, well, junk email inbox. If it's not in there, please go back and re-register. And I'm going to tell you why. Our customer service team has been inundated with emails since we opened up this free training in the past 24 hours of people who said, I didn't get my welcome email. 95% of the time, they did not type in their email correctly. And I know you're excited, you're looking at other stuff. It happens. I do it all the time too. So please register again. This time, type a little slower and make sure your email is correct. Awesome. And if you still haven't received an email from us, go to hello@melrobbins.com and give us a little bit of time, because we are inundated right now with emails from around the world, because this training is so exciting and popular, and we're so excited that it might take us a little bit to get back to you. Give us 24 hours, okay? A lot of you are asking, Mel, does this start immediately? Is there a launch date? Well, the breakthroughs start immediately, because when you get your email, I'm going to send you a link to the workbook. You're going to go to the workbook, and on page 2, there are 2 questions that are going to really help you, okay? Why did you sign up? And what would you like to feel your life to feel like if you were able to tap into excellence, if you were able to find your power, connect with yourself, and pivot your life, level freaking up, reset, let's win again. Don't you want to win again? Don't you want to feel good? Don't you want to take what you've already achieved and like, woo, let's go even higher? Absolutely you do, and you deserve that. And so when I start getting you like focused on that, it absolutely starts the breakthroughs. But no, there's no launch. You're just going to get notification from us on April 20th that the first training is live. And all the trainings are going to kind of take place in the same place. So once you're in, you know, you're in. But we're going to continue to remind you just to make this super easy. Okay? Let's see. Can we access how long will the videos be available after the 3rd training? So the 3rd training is live April 26th. After you've completed all 3 trainings, you're going to be able to go back at any time to take notes and rewatch. You'll have plenty of time to do this, so don't worry about it. But I think that you deserve to do this now. April 20th, April 24th, April 26th. If you're on Facebook, please just see the link right there. If you're on YouTube, see the link right there, or type in the link, melrobbins.com/take control. A lot of you are asking, you're kind of like suspicious. Why would Mel Robbins do something like this? Like, I don't, you know, why? I'll tell you why. Because you and I need it. I get just as much out of teaching these programs as you get from taking them. And I'm taking it with you. And this curriculum is incredible. If you've ever taken any of the free programs that we've offered kind of for the past several years as a gift to our audience, you know they are life-changing. This one is going to take that to a whole new level. Not only because the production is masterful and gorgeous and super high-end, But because I'm showing up with a level of intention and research and curriculum in my like professor coach mode, that just takes us to a whole new level. And I also have never taught these design thinking models to you before. And I've never actually spoken about these two gaps that your superpower creates. And so it's just phenomenal, phenomenal. I also believe, because this has been the experience in my own life, that you're one decision away from a different life. And the decision, I believe, to recognize that you deserve more, that your happiness and your emotional peace and your success and your financial freedom, it's going to require you to do something different. It's going to require you to show up differently. And the one decision that could change your life is taking a couple hours to invest in learning about yourself and getting the support and empowerment and this incredible curriculum that you deserve. And so I'm doing it because I love helping. I love empowering people. I love learning new things. I love sharing this stuff. And I also know that I can only do my part, right? It's going to be up to you to take the action to sign up. It's going to be up to you to take the steps that I'm going to lay out. It's going to be up to you to do the workbook exercises. It's going to be up to you to apply this to your life. And so I am giving you a free, just masterful framework. And I am going to treat you in this course as though you have paid a premium for this in terms of the way that I'm showing up as your professor and your coach. But I'm doing this because, you know, I just love doing this. And I also so appreciate you being here with me. Your support for the Mel Robbins podcast and our YouTube channel and all the projects that we have launched with Audible and the books we've released, it just blows me away. And so if I can do something, particularly for those of you who cannot afford to go see a therapist or afford to work with a performance coach or, you know, even afford a book, that is incredibly fulfilling. Again, there will be hundreds of thousands of other students taking this from around the world. So you will not be alone and you're going to feel the lift. What are the benefits? What am I going to learn? You're going to learn that, first of all, feeling defeated or feeling discouraged or feeling like you're working really hard but you're not getting traction, this is like something that's really normal. And the reason why is you're missing the solution. You're focusing your efforts at the wrong thing. And the solution is completely counterintuitive, and you're going to learn what it is in this curriculum. The second thing is you're missing this research that's very compelling and motivating, and you're missing the visual examples that make the breakthrough that you're going to have just go, whoa, I'm a visual learner. Hearing somebody tell me something over and over and over, it doesn't tend to stick. Somebody showing me something, holy smokes. And the other thing is you're going to learn how to convert this into the strategic actions that you need to take. What are the benefits? I think everybody on the planet's in survival mode at some level or another. You're coping and you are starting to feel back in touch with what you want, but you're still a little discouraged and low energy. And so, you know, I think it's time for all of us to step on the gas. I think it's time to chuck the excuses out the window, shake off these last couple of years, and do whatever it takes to level this up for yourself, for everybody around you. I see a lot of therapists asking questions right now and coaches about whether or not you can use this. Here's how you can use this. Have all of your clients and your patients sign up for this as a free resource. You take it as well and use it as a framework to go deeper with the work that you're doing, with your patients in therapy, or with the people that you're coaching. That's how this program could be a huge value add to your business. If you are somebody that is in one of the MLMs or the social selling businesses like Arbonne and Rodan and Fields and Beachbody, this is an incredible thing for you to give to your team members as a way to get them to take control of their business and of their confidence. And so that's how this is a resource for you to make a difference if you're a leader or a team leader, or you're building a business, or you're working with people individually. Let's see. I am going to give you the guidance. I am going to give you the lift that you need emotionally. And I'm going to give you the tools and the design thinking models so that you're totally empowered. But this is your chance right now, because you're going to have to take that baton after video 3 and decide what you launch. And you're going to have to take what you learn and continue to apply it in your life. And, finally, if you're still watching and you haven't signed up, why? Get out of your head, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and get into this darn thing. Seriously. Go to melrobbins.com/take control and get in. You deserve this. This is zero cost. I am one of the most respected coaches on the planet and experts in habit, motivation, behavior change in the world. I don't do this for anybody else except for our audience once a year for free. Why wouldn't you take this chance on yourself? Why wouldn't you accept the help and accept the empowerment and accept a global community that's going to be cheering you on? And so if you're hesitating or questioning or getting analytical, that's part of the reason why you don't have what you want in your life. Your life changes with action. Your life changes with action. Action's the answer. And so you have time to take this. I have made this crazy easy for you. This is a curriculum that is life-changing, paradigm-shifting, mind-blowing, guaranteed to give you a breakthrough. It might actually give you a breakup. If you're in a relationship or in a job, or you got some habits that you've been holding on to, and you're going to get the clarity and the courage and the confidence and the you know what in the rear end from me. You're going to come out of this ready to launch into the next chapter of your life. You deserve it. And I'm going to say one more thing for those of you in business. I think this is the single greatest opportunity of our lifetime to pull ahead. I think there will be 10 to 15% of us in business that really step on the accelerator right now, and we pull ahead and innovate and go for it while everybody else is back on their heels. We get on the offense while everybody else is playing defense. We get out of survival mode and start thriving again. That's why I'm doing this, because I can just feel the growth. I can feel the opportunity. I can feel, like, when I ran track as one of the sports I did in high school, and I ran the mile relay and the 440 and the 330 hurdles, so mid-distance. When you round that final curve, if you're in front, you can start to feel yourself separating from the pack. And maybe for you, separating from the pack means you pull ahead in sales, you pull ahead in your branding, you pull ahead in your innovation, you pull ahead in terms of your pricing. Or it might be you pull ahead from the old you. The distance between your old habits and your old emotions and your old things that keep you stuck, you start leaving that in the distance, man. Thank you for all the lessons. Bye-bye, because I'm running and I'm winning this race. That's why you should sign up. I think that's all I got to say. You can tell I'm fired up about this. You can tell I love you. You can tell I'm doing this for a reason. I even got a t-shirt to match my workbook. That's how into this program I am. I am now wearing orange. I thought this would make me look like a zombie. It's not. It is firing me up. I feel the fire in my belly. Aren't you guys excited for this? Good. I'm excited to be your professor. I'm excited to be your coach. I am excited to teach you this life-changing curriculum. I cannot wait for you to get into this thing. I cannot wait for April 20th when the first life-changing class drops. I cannot wait to hear about your breakthroughs. And here's what else. Please, I'm going to hold this right now, and I want you, I want you to post on social media when you print out your thing, your workbook here. Post a photo of yourself and share generously radically generously with everybody in your life that you're taking this and you invite them to do it with you for free. And we're going to be hunting for you. We're going to be looking for you. So tag me so that we can find you and cheer back for you and repost you, okay? I can't wait to see your beautiful faces. And one more thing, for those of you that aren't printed out, I'm going to do a big old high five. I'm going to hold my hand up here like this. I want you to take a photo of yourself, high-fiving me back. Post that sucker right now, okay? I see all of you saying, I'm fabulous. You know what? You're fabulous. I love you. I believe in you. I believe that this is the moment. This right now is the moment to pull ahead. This is the moment for you to take control of your life, to hit the reset, to level up, and to discover all of the extraordinary joy in your life. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm going to give you, I got to find the thing here. I'm going to give you a high five, but I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I can't wait to see you